Welcome.
All right, no, cut that out.
No, that's good. We're back. Thanksgiving break was good. Was it good for you, Jose?
Dog.
What is
great.
that? What is that? Wait. What is that? Bring it up. Did you get a new cup? Is that a
I
Stanley?
got a cup, dude. No. Stanley are for women. Hydro Flask.
Hydro
Flask. And then like this one's kind of like on the more feminine side. So I got the big boy to fucking toughen it up, you know. The guy she tells you, I don't know, the guy she tells you not to worry about, and then you. Yeah, no, but yeah, I got a new cup. I got an office job recently. I've been there a month. Officially, this was my fucking 5th week. Fucking hate it with all my heart. I can't wait to get the fuck out. Actively applying on LinkedIn. If you're an employer and you're listening to this, please help me out. I want to leave this company. If you're my company listening to this, I love the job. Can't wait to grow.
I'm sending
expand
it to
within.
Baby D. Sending it to Baby D, manager Baby D.
Yeah, bro, we call him D manager over there, bro.
D-manager. No, but it's interesting because the Stanley Cups, they've been making noise for a while, but they went
literally.
Yeah, but they recently went viral through that. Did you see the car that burned down? And the only thing that survived.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought Hydro Flask had to be. I was like, Hydro Flask has more fucking years in the game. Let me get one. And nope, ice melts. I fall asleep. I wake up iceless, cold as fuck, but iceless. I don't know, man. But Thanksgiving was a great experience. I went home, relaxed. I decided to get off social media, dude. I was fucking kind of like a caveman, to be honest. I was just hanging out with my family. I was raw dogging life, dude. Now I was still on TikTok, to be honest, but not on Instagram. Because when you get on Instagram and then you see everyone else having fun and you're trying to not drink, and then you're like, now I got to drink. I didn't do that. So it's been a week and 3 days since I last drank, which was last Wednesday. And now I have my first drink, and
cheers.
It's ice cold and refreshing. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers for the first drink.
But you can't. There's no really like masculine way to drink this.
I think you're overthinking it. I don't think anyone cares. The thing is that like there's so many. Like I remember when it was just Yeti, and people in class would bring it, and they'd be all loud as shit with their fucking Yeti. Cling. They'll have ice. And sometimes it wouldn't even be water; it'd just be like Gatorade.
Yeah, and some people had mixed drinks in there in class at Texas State, dog. I was like, hey, let me get a sip.
And then it just started, like, all these other brands started evolving. Hydro Flask being another popular one.
Dude. I like
Stanley.
it, dude.
Stanley's really popular among women, like you mentioned earlier. It's just, they're so popular.
I'm a Yeti boy, dog. I go to work. Okay. I go to work with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's an overpriced lunchbox, by the way.
$80. Worth it.
Jesus, come on, dude.
Worth it. You could put 6 cans of beer in there. Have I done it? Absolutely not. But will I in the future try and impress people? Absolutely.
I want the old school igloo ones, like the ones that the construction workers take.
Those are so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, just makes me feel like I put in a hard day of work.
Yeah, especially at the office.
Yeah.
Also, if y'all are looking, this is beer salt, and it's so fucking good. And I remember as a kid, we ate it too much, and my liver hurt. And I'm still doing it.
Okay, today we're talking the life of a bachelor.
I'm excited, dude.
2 bachelors here.
I've been living the life a long time, so you're kind of talking to a veteran.
Two experts here. 2 experts here. So we'll talk about the life of a bachelor. But before we go on and dig deep into the topic, it's time for our signature segment called
I heard.
Toes,
pop it off, homie.
I'll pop it off. So it's that time of year. It happened like a day or 2 days ago, where everybody got their Spotify Wrapped. And I think it's been a few years that they've done this now. I don't know, maybe like 5 years.
5 years. Yeah, because that's literally the year dropped was the year I fucking got Spotify. Right before I got it. And
And every year people post the same shit. And
Drake #1 fucking present, dog.
But here's the thing. I think some people are starting to get annoyed by it. I'm not one of those. I like seeing them.
What? Why would people get annoyed by it?
I don't know. I think people. I think there's. It's because I do get the point that there's some people that show it off for their quirkiness.
Yeah, no, dude, yeah.
You listen
no,
to that,
but
though?
I don't get annoyed by that. It's just the tryhards.
The tryhards.
It's the tryhards that
Indy's your number
literally
one?
they started September. Fucking oh shit, Spotify Rap's coming up in 2-3 months. Let me listen to fucking Omar Apollo, and then let me listen to fucking all these like niche. Yeah, bitch, he was actually my fucking top 5. You bastard.
It's for me. I like it. So I like Data. That's my thing. I love watching Data.
Boy, if you don't,
I like when you get your iPhone at the end of the week, that message that you get like this percent,
That's depressing to me, bro. You see how much time you wasted in life on TikTok? But
so your iPhone usage, you get your iPhone usage, and it like breaks it down by apps, so you can see which app it breaks it down by what your activities and stuff. So I like Data like that. Also because I'm in advertising, but Spotify Rap, I liked it. Let's go to yours. You want to share yours? What are you doing?
No, you share yours first because I have mine pulled up. And
okay, well, I'm original
on the application. It's not working, so I have to pull it up on the fucking website. But I will say, I am unique.
Drake was always number one for you.
He's been number one, and I don't see myself maybe in the next 15 years him not being, because literally every mood I am happy, sad, turning up, getting rid of somebody. Every mood in the spectrum, there's a Drake song.
Okay.
Thankful for life, God's plan. Sad, Marvin's Room. Hitting up your ex, Marvin's Room again. Marvin's Room's versatile. You know what I'm saying? That song alone, I played that bitch 100 times this year.
You were young when it came out.
You were like maybe ninth grade.
Ninth grade, yeah.
Because I remember the girl I fucking posted like a clip from a song on there, and I had to Google what song she was fucking doing. I was like, Marvin's Room? Oh shit, that's Drake. And then I was like, fucking bitch.
I was on deployment when I heard that song for the first time.
When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world.
So I was on deployment listening to that song, and it was good. I still like it. I think it's hot.
It's a great song.
Great song.
I don't think it's lost any of like its razzle dazzle, man. Like it's still like that drive back home from the bar. And then we haven't mentioned it, but we're gonna mention it too, about the Bachelor life. That song fucking hits.
Yeah.
That's our anthem.
That's on the Bachelor life. Playlist.
That's our anthem.
Oh, we should do that. We should put a Bachelor, the life of a Bachelor
playlist. Yeah. Y'all gonna be crying, dog. It's not gonna be anything happy.
Here, I'll share my top 5. I got Zach Bryan, Bad Bunny. That one surprised me.
Bad Bunny,
Turnpike Troubadours, Osuna, and Fade. And so I think they're very contrasting genres, Texas country
Fade
with reggaeton.
I like it, dude. Yeah, no, that's Texas in a nutshell there.
I was gonna say, I bet you there's like all these white guys in South Texas or like in the Valley that probably have something like similar taste. I listen to Texas country music, but also listen to reggaeton because they're into Latin music, being by the border and shit.
That's what I like about like Spotify Rap though. Like you think you're unique, but then like you take a step back and like,
everybody,
shit. Everyone had their top
Zach Bryan's had number
one.
So many people had number one for Zach
number
Bryan.
one for me. Everyone's gonna have the same number one, but like number 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. I'm unique. When it comes to that. But, dude, my Spotify Rap, there we go. Wait, I'm coming to it. All right, I'm skipping.
We've been waiting for it this whole time.
All right, so top 5. All right, I'm going to go ahead and list them. I know y'all are thinking, what? Jose only listens to unique music. Maybe he travels the world a lot, listens to a lot of artists from France,
How many genres?
Which slide is that?
I had like 40 something genres on mine.
Okay, genres. I had
because I'm quirky. I'm original.
You
I'm
have
one of
to.
a
All right,
kind.
2,784 artists, and you're. All right, that's too much.
Just give us your fucking top 5.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking asking for too much.
Sorry.
Top 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a lover. Drake, first off, can't go wrong with that. Second of all, Aventura. You know, you got to get the bachata.
That one tripped me out.
That one tripped me out, dude.
They haven't put out music in years.
Aventura's a Drake in Spanish, bro. They're fucking
put
toxic.
Out music in years.
Exactly, bro. Those are throwbacks. You're
stuck in the past, man. My dog. You're stuck in the past.
No, but they were touring.
Thinking about your middle school days.
No. They were touring this year, and I was hoping. And fuck la boda, bro. Fuck. They were touring this year, and I was like, all right, you know, maybe I'm gonna have a girlfriend by then, and then I could show her. Like my whole thing is, hopefully one day a girl knows I got a little bit of bachata in me, but I want to be nonchalant. She's like, hey, let's go dance. I'm be like, what? This Aventura song that I barely know anything about. Mi corazoncito. And I'm fucking bust out with the hips. But yeah.
See, I like the old Aventura.
Yeah, like 2006 Aventura.
No, I'm talking older, like 98 Aventura.
Ooh.
Did they even? I think.
How old are you then? 18 or some shit?
No, I like their first two stuff. Sorry. I like their first two stuff. But yeah, you can't go wrong with any Aventura. You're right. It's like Drake. They're timeless. They're bangers. But the ones I'm talking about was 1999 Generation Next.
No, really, that was. I'm pretty sure I know a song off of it, but I don't know the album.
Well, it's Cuando Volverás. Cuando volverás. When will you come back? Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? They speak fluent fucking English. They're from New York, dog. I thought they were like straight up like Latino, like no English at all. But like you see interviews with them, and they're fluent as fucking Spanish.
Fluent.
And I'm like, twin. But anyways, back to my fucking rap. Third artist, Bad Bunny. He kind of fell off. I still love him. A lot of women do not like him particularly, but
I think he snuck in there a lot too. I mean, he did have a good album last year or whenever it came out, whatever. But he's also in a lot of features.
Yeah.
So that's how he sneaks in. Yeah. Okay, so then who else?
He snuck in, and then last two were like my soft side. Obviously, you got the softer side, mainstream, but now you get the more soft side. You know, avant-garde. Some would say. Mac DeMarco and Daniel Caesar.
I'm quirky.
Yeah, but dude, those are great.
I don't watch movies. I watch films.
I watch film. You're the one with the film glasses, bro. Shut the fuck up. You look like you say you watch film.
My contacts are right.
No, glasses look good though. Glasses look good.
Thank you. Yeah, my contacts are right out, so I was like, fuck, I wear my glasses. But yeah, Spotify Rap, keep posting them. I think it's a great way to show who you are, your originality, I guess. Even
I will say though,
we're not so different.
Sometimes I do judge people.
Yeah, I like. There was a good meme that I saw. And it was thank you everyone for sharing your Spotify rap. Now I know you're not getting the aux. There it is. Spotify rap.
Yeah, dude. No, I like that. I like all the single girls had SZA and like Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, Kali Uchis was a big one. SZA.
Yeah.
Who else? Taylor Swift.
I feel like a lot of girls had Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift. Drake is.
I'm surprised Peso
Taylor
Pluma.
Swift is. I didn't see him a lot.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of Peso Plumas. I didn't see a lot of like Fuerza Regida or stuff like that. Maybe my friends don't listen to that stuff.
But I will say, whenever I feel like it doesn't take into account all the times you click on a playlist and like press shuffle. I feel like it takes into account every time you search the song.
No, it's everything. It's everything.
Do you really? Is it? Yeah. Did you look into that?
Yep. I'll look into it.
Damn.
So.
All right, never mind. I'm unique. I literally thought I was like, nah, the algorithm don't really know me.
No, it's unique. It's everything. Sorry, it's everything you listen to. Okay,
never mind.
So A lot of stuff was trending while we were on hiatus
Oh
for
yeah,
Thanksgiving.
man. TikTok was popping.
What did you hear?
One of the things
Let me see.
I
Let me see
found the
that.
most
You got that face.
one of the things I found the most interesting, one of my childhood show, Ned's Declassified
Yeah.
School Survival Guide. They have a podcast. It's the main guy, the main girl. I forget their names. Obviously, the main one's Ned. I don't know the girl. But then the third one,
Mosby,
Mose, yeah, and then the third one, Cookie. Yeah,
Cookie.
I can't forget Cookie. I named my dog Cookie because of him. Yeah, they have a podcast and they go. They're talking. They're adults now. They're our age, late 20s, early 30s. I don't know how old, but now they're talking about shit that went on in the show, and for whatever reason, they brought up, the hookups that happened on the show. And Mose, she was getting around, bro. She was talking a lot of declassified personnel.
That's what she was saying. So I think it started. So it's the podcast. It's the Nets Declassified School Survivor Guide. Oh, podcast Survival Guide. Yeah. It's just funny because when we were talking about this episode, I was like, oh, we should name ours the Bachelor Survivor Guide, but no, we're not experts in the Bachelor lifestyle. But yeah, Devin was talking with Lindsay and Daniel Curtis.
God, and the government names, dog.
I do.
Fuck.
And so Lindsay Mose brought up how. She brought up the first time she performed fellatio. No,
the gualac, some would say.
Yeah, she like they were talking about like the first time she went down on him and all this shit, and then it just started coming out, which is funny though because around that age, that's when you're going through puberty. You're
middle school, dog. Yeah,
it was
set in middle school, not high school, right?
No, it was middle school, but they were like, yeah, they were like middle school, maybe even like freshmen. At the most,
yeah, because some schools were like 6 to 8. We were 7 to 8. We were 7.
I just sometimes you got to feel for them because they don't have a normal.
Yeah, they were fucking child stars, man. They were only in their bubble, so they could only like really talk to them. So I'm not holding it against them.
It makes sense why Mose would
go. Yeah, I'm like, dude, that's badass. Like,
did you have a crush on these?
No, absolutely not. I thought she was hideous.
Really?
I was more of a London Tipton kind of guy. I was a fucking...
I had a crush on Susie Crabgrass, just like Ned. I was like, yeah.
Topanga? I don't know. That's the 90s. That was before my time, but I remember watching and I was like, Topanga's a high... Lizzie McGuire, too.
Susie Crabgrass, she was on the show. I don't know where those other two came from.
Oh, I was just thinking... When we were kids, fuck, I didn't know it was just this show.
I'm talking about the show. I'm talking about
dude, yeah, no, this show didn't have a banger cast.
Susie Crabgrass, the girl, she played Selena. She ended up playing Selena later on Netflix. But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy that all this shit went on set. Well, there was like adults. Well, like this is a professional environment, dude. People get paid to show up there, to set up the stages, to prep everything, prep wardrobe, and these kids are just fooling around, dude.
Well, dude, it's middle school. Everyone was fucking, fucking roided up on hormones.
Do you really think she messed around with everybody in there?
She literally mentioned it. She said that, hey,
I mean, you could mention shit. You could mention that you fucked 20 girls.
No, she was like, I made out with him. You were the last one.
She probably did make out with all these guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but then again, making out in middle school is like the go-to thing to do. That's basically middle school. I feel like making out was like sex in middle school.
You think she said it for bait clicks?
Shit, if she did. That was great. Yeah.
By fucking Jose.
Bait clicks. No, I don't know if she did it for clickbait, but it worked.
It worked, yeah.
It sparked me back up on the Ned Declassified.
It was a great show, by the way.
It was a great show. But it's funny, bro, because you think about it, and like, that was middle school for them. Like, middle school for us, I'm like...
Well, they're my age, so I grew up like when they were in 6, I was in 6. I think.
Oh, really?
I think I might have been one grade. Like when they were in 6, I was in 7th. But we're the same age.
Okay.
It was a great show. I mean, there were some good tips. Nothing too crazy.
I didn't really ever take it any tips. I didn't see the show and I was like, I'm gonna implement this strategy in school. You fucking loser, bro.
There were some that were helpful. There were some that were helpful.
Do you remember any of them specifically? Because
the only one I remember was the first day of school when he said, "Prep your school clothes and leave them out." because that became a meme. Like the
Bro,
first
that's
day
a
of
life
tailgate.
tip, dog.
But that is a life tip, yeah. But I remember that. I mean, I already knew it, but I remember seeing that tip, and I was like, I looked at my brother. That's a good tip, bro. Write that shit down.
Write it down. And then you're over here looking at his notes later. Oh shit, that's what he said.
Yeah. But it was a great show. I think it was for what it was. Nickelodeon had to compete with all those cool shows on Disney.
Disney, bro. Disney had a lot, dog.
Yeah.
Disney and Cartoon Network. But yeah, that was one of I don't know what provider you had, but all the shows were like pretty close together. I had 59, 60, and then
They're
62.
Like two channels away from each other.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, great show,
Well,
man. I fucking love that show. But yeah, I thought it was so funny, bro. Child stars, you don't really get
jealous
to hear about it, and you don't really ever think about it. I actually didn't want to hear about it because then you start basically like, I don't know, humanizing them because you're seeing them as stars, but now that you're like, oh, they were like horny little kids like me when I was
they were like
middle
us.
School. Yeah, they're just like me. And yeah, no, it was pretty funny. But yeah, now that we're adults and like reminiscing back on like middle school, I'm like, oh, that's how our middle school.
Yeah. I reminisced on middle school, and I was thinking of all the crazy shit. Like I remember it was just such a confusing time growing up.
Yeah,
it was just crazy. Middle school was tough.
No, dude, it's tough.
I got bullied.
Great story. Great story. Yeah.
Okay. Good. I heard. So now we're gonna move into our episode that Jose promised to be juicy last
juicy
episode.
woosy, bro. I don't know, bro. I had to get a fucking cup for this, dog, because I was gonna be talking so much, so fast, so much intellectual knowledge coming out of this topic because I've been in this game for so long, and I'm gonna let you introduce it. But
you're a veteran. Yeah. So how do we start this episode? Because it is the life of a bachelor. We had two perspectives, similar perspective, but I think this is a good starting point because let's think about it. Let's take a step back. Let's look at these awesome men figures like Batman. Batman has the Batcave.
Yeah, Batman has the Batcave.
Superman has the Fortress of Solitude. And the Bachelor has the Bachelor pad.
The Bachelor pad, dog.
And the Bachelor the Bachelor pad is something that is unique to the Bachelor, right? It's our layer, and we always get pumped when you get a new apartment and you're like, this is a Bachelor pad.
Yeah.
You know, when you're growing up as a kid in high school, like you want to have this, you want to have that. It's just crazy. But you become an adult, you actually move into the Bachelor pad.
Yeah.
That fucking dream of having a pinball machine and the chocolate water fountain. that ain't
no, the Hawaiian punch water fountain, like Mr. Deeds.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. So, hell yeah.
Let's start with the Bachelor pad. So, what do you think, Jose, are some must-haves in the Bachelor pad? What are some things that you need? What should it look like? Who should live in it? Let's start there. The three.
Things. I was gonna say
4
three.
things.
4.
Okay, tell them.
But they progress. They progress because you have a Bachelor pad in college,
which is different.
Starts off, it's different, and then you have a Bachelor pad as an adult. Bachelor pad in college, empty liquor bottles stacked up. Hopefully, if you have that little shelf.
Why? What was that? Why did we all do it?
Because you remember every night you look at a bottle. Because I remember there was like Hennessy bottles. Like, oh, I remember that Hennessy.
No.
And then there was
not that, because you listen to Drake, and Drake says we live for the nights that we can't remember with the people that we won't forget.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't remember that.
You can't remember those bottles.
Do I have Snapchat stories? Absolutely. Okay. Look at that Snapchat story. And then you remember through other people's memories that weren't as fucked up or blacked out as you. And yeah, you're like, oh shit, that bottle, that. And it's like, I don't know if like you've ever. I'm not in the military, but they're like the military ribbons. You know, it's like your military ribbons, dog. It's like I earned my stripes, and like there's some big ass bottles. Yeah. And then there's the little ones. Oh, that's the right. I can get by myself. Yeah. You know, the little ones, the little battles, and then the big battles, bro.
Because I guess when you think about it like that, there is some sense of pride of like, oh yeah, I remember when I killed that shit with my boys. Okay, so that's one. What else? You were saying
posters. You have to have the right posters. Sports posters. You have to have your favorite athlete. You know, girl got to come over. She got to know, you got the testosterone pumping through you.
You don't have.
I don't even watch sports, and I got fucking sports posters.
Who did you have? You have some right there behind
Julio
you too.
Cesar Chavez. I have the Cooks, Future, and Drake over here, and I had a lot more. Funny story, little sidetrack. I had like posters of like girls in their butts. I had like
I was gonna say
fucking smoking posters, and I had an interview, and I thought my background was blurred, and they didn't. And it was supposed to be an hour-long interview.
Oh my god! It was a Pink
and
Floyd.
The interviewer cut it short after 15 minutes because the background didn't blur. And she was like, "You know what? I think we've had enough for this interview. I'll contact you shortly." And I was like, "I didn't get that shit at all."
It was a Pink. It was a Pink Floyd, right?
Pink Floyd, big butts everywhere.
I think that's the one you called me, and you're like, "Yeah, man." And I'm like, "Bro, did you blur like?" Is that where you were at for the interview? You're like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, I can see the Pink Floyd asses right there. Oh, my God.
Fuck that shit. Yeah,
okay.
Fuck that place.
Posters.
Bottles. Dude, you have to have a comfy couch. I don't know. For me,
a shitty comfy couch.
A shitty comfy couch. I will say that.
Yeah, because you can't take care of it.
But everyone's got to sleep in it.
Yeah.
You have to have spilled shit on it and cleaned it. But not really. You have to see where you could have.
You don't know who had sex in it.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. The fucking couch in college, dude.
Yeah, you never know.
That couch, because I got to college and my roommate had already been there for like 3 years. And I had the same couch, and then I was there for 3 years with him. And that couch, oh my god, there could have been fucking 11 kids born out of that couch if you sat wrong on it. You know.
What about what's the fourth one?
The fourth one,
you're counting. I saw you counting.
There was, and I did lose my train of thought, but I just got it back. You have to have a good speaker, bro. Something bass, bro.
Yes.
Something that the neighbors are gonna fucking hate
complain.
You with,
yeah.
3 a.m. I remember this one time I had friends over in college, dude. And it was 3 a.m. We're jamming. It's like 10 people around the shit. Cool guy, after party. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, dude, I think that's the police. My neighbor opens the door. Turn that shit the fuck off. It's 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, you kind of dick for that.
Dick move, absolutely.
Yeah.
If someone would pull that right now and I had to work at 3, I would have been pissed. At the time, I'm like, that dude's a fucking loser, bro.
It's a college town. Why are you tripping?
Yeah. No.
I think again, college bachelor pad. I think essentials too is a mini fridge in your private room if you share with roommates.
I never had that.
Gotta have it. I didn't have it either, but that was like on my bucket list because it's nothing against my roommates. My roommates were cool. Shout out Big Jake, Anthony, Ivan, Evan. Nothing against them. It was the people that would visit the house. Well, that's another. I lived in a fraternity house, but people when guests would come in, they'll just fucking raid the fridge.
I never did that. I never did that at the Rouse. I never fucking got people's food. I hate when people do that shit to me. Sorry, throwing that out there.
You did. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't know. Flags. If you don't have posters, put a flag. Put an American flag, Texas flag. You can't go wrong with the Texas flag.
Mexico. I'm throwing it out there. I have mine right there. Really
when we went to college, it was a little controversial. Not controversial, but like it was a hot subject because the whole political climate with Trump and shit.
Oh shit!
Remember that when they were putting all the racist signs on campus?
Dude,
and shit?
No, I was in community college. I got to college in 2017. It was right after the back.
Oh yeah, you weren't there, dude. They would put like a lot of hate shit, dude. If you have like Mexican flags out, they'll fucking tag your shit. I don't know. Dude,
somebody's ass if they fucking say some shit to me. But I wasn't there at the time, and I would have probably got my ass beat if I started a fight. But keep going.
No. But yeah. Just sports flags, Texans. We had a lot of Texan stuff. Before you came, the chapter was like all about Houston sports.
I was just Texans. About to say that. I got to the Rouse, and everyone was like, "Go Texans!" I was like, "People actually go for this team, though?"
You and your little buddies came in and started bringing this Dallas toxic, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Toxicity.
What was I trying to say? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, dude. We're not all perfect.
We all turned the Rouse. You know, it's funny. We all turned the fraternity house into a Dallas Cowboys household.
It wasn't a Dallas Cowboys household. It was at most. This house is divided. Anyways, that's the college bachelor pad.
Now we're grown up.
You get a job.
Yeah.
Here's what you need. You need
nice glasses.
You actually need furniture.
Yeah,
Don't be the guy. I'm telling you, I bet this year alone, within the last 6 months, I've been to a few houses, few apartments where the brothers invite me, the old homies from high school, from college. I get there, nothing there, bro.
Nothing.
Fucking TV's on the floor. The TV's on the floor. Sleeping on an air mattress. Bro.
Oh shit.
Come on, bro. Start saving up. Stay a few nights in from the club.
Dude, yeah.
Facebook Marketplace, you gotta have some furniture, dog. You at least need a nice dining table to eat, nice little fucking single couch, like a love seat, TV stand, TV, and you know what? I can't really say about this next part because I sleep. I had my mattress on the floor for like a year, 2 years, but have a fucking bed frame. Get a bed frame for your bed, bro, and get a bed.
Yeah.
My first year of college, outside when I left college, bro, it was crazy, bro. It was, I don't know why I had that fucking mattress, bro. It was just on the fucking floor.
I never got to that, and that's why I'm glad. And then, shout out to the people that, went to college right out of high school. I went to community college. I had enough time to save up, rack up some bread before I fucking hit that shit. But yeah, no, it was funny seeing people's mattresses on the floor. I'm like, dude, roaches gonna crawl on you, bro. Especially from all these empty liquor bottles. Like,
well, you know what I would tell girls. I'm like, oh, I'm really into like this Japanese lifestyle. The floor provides a perfect sternness. So my back feels way better.
It's good for your posture,
Good for your posture, and they'll eat it up. They're like, oh, okay, fuck it.
Oh shit, he's cultured.
He's quirky.
He's quirky. Yeah.
But now, you gotta have that. You gotta actually have fucking decent dishware. Fine china.
Yeah, dude, that's
glass cups. No plastic clubs that you got from the fucking games at the stadium. Actual glassware.
Damn, bro, you're fucking railing through all my shit at my apartment right now, dog.
Yeah. And then have a little bit of style. A little bit
color coordinated.
Color coordination.
Get the same. Shit that either matches or contrasts in a good way. You can't have like a red couch and a fucking blue love chair.
No stripper pole. Everyone always says that. Everyone's like, put a fucking
that's on you. That one's on you.
The stripper pole. I like bars, but some bars are chaotic. Don't put your house is not a bar.
It has to fit. It has to fit in the house. Because there's like a bar that I went to a homie's house. Like a good... Yeah, because I went to a house and it was like half the living room. I was like, bro, can you scoot the bar cart? I was like, can't move. Fuck.
Which is cool in an ideal place where it's not my house. Let's go to the bar apartment. But if it's my house, no, I can't do it. Okay, so those are some good ideas. Some good
being a bachelor, man. But dude, like talking about being a bachelor, bro, like you're kind of lonely sometimes. You hit the bars,
very lonely.
You hit the clubs during the week. You just come back, chill, and you like not having a girlfriend is pretty cool. Sometimes, having a girlfriend's cool. Sometimes, it has its ups and downs, but you have to find your ups for being single too and shit like that. And like nothing better if you don't have romance to have a bromance. Bromance, yeah. You gotta have your homies, man. You gotta. Those guys gotta be fucking 10 toes down for you, man. Ready to hit you up, ready to go out to drink anytime, dog.
Yeah.
And no, it's fun, man. Whenever you have your bromance, because you're like, oh, like you both fumble on a girl, not the same.
Laugh
girl,
about
obviously.
it.
Laugh about it. Oh shit! I can't wait to have a girlfriend. Oh, me too. We've been saying this for fucking 3 years now.
She wasn't into you. It's okay. On to the next one.
Yeah. What's your number? Hey, what's your number again?
Wait, what was your Instagram?
What was your Instagram again? I was just checking because she mentioned some restaurant.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. How would you say like bromance in the bachelor life is? Is it important? How does your life revolve around it? Do you have any bromances?
Yeah, it's really important, especially when you move to a new town where you're not where you don't have family, friends.
Yeah.
But there is I didn't want to call this out and I forgot to write this down, but there is a loneliness epidemic for men.
That
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a real thing. If you Google epidemic loneliness, man, it'll pop out. So there's been a few articles, but I think it's important to foster relationships with your homies, man, because we don't like to talk to people. We don't like to talk about
At all.
our real stuff.
Yeah.
But when you build a good bromance, a good relationship with a guy, I mean that's the first person you start opening up to, and I think that's important for all guys to have that camaraderie with our fellow men, and it's important. I think when I got out of college, I they call it a seasonal depression, but
I
it's
just
supposed
call it regular depression. No.
they call it no, it's a post grad depression. That's the first one.
Yeah.
I didn't felt that until I left Austin because I graduated from college. I interned in Austin, lived in
Yeah.
Austin for 3-4 months. When I moved to Houston for my first job, I moved in back with my family. That's when it hit me like the first fucking wave of post college depression.
Ooh.
I wasn't seeing my friends that I saw on the regular basis living at the house. You see guys literally every day, uh, not just guys, but like your college friends. You have that community, and you graduate, and you don't have that anymore, right? And so I just started being more active with the alumni in the area, hanging out with friends. My friend ATL, she went to Texas State, so I hanged out with her a lot. And we built our friendship, and she started her running club, and it's doing good and doing pretty good. But for me, I just try to foster any relationship that I had, calling old friends. D-Flat at the time lived in Austin, so that's another thing we need to do, bro. Just start picking up the phone.
Yeah, dude,
Start
because
picking up the
texting is
phone.
different, bro. You'll text someone, they won't
Yep.
text you back for 3 days, but you'll fucking
My
call
bad, bro.
someone, and then you'll have the best fucking conversation. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, dude, we need to do this more often. And then you won't talk to them for a
Call
year.
call someone, pick up the phone, talk to them. And so I was doing that with D-Flow. I do that with Baby D even now. I do it with a lot of guys,
Yeah.
and that really helps a lot, especially when you can't see anyone, when you're in another state, when you're in another city. That helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Joining organizations, clubs outside of your normal social circle, that also helps.
Yeah.
So I joined a few discords here in LA to go out and meet some other friends. I haven't met my bestie yet, but I mean I just hang out with people, and again reaching out to others. It's crazy when everybody lives different states, different cities, but I always make time. I always try to carve time to go out there. You guys come here when y'all come
Yeah.
to LA. Anybody listen to LA? If you want to come to LA, let me know. You're gonna have to sleep in an inflatable, but but come on out. Like this, it's good for us, right?
Yeah. No, it's and I agree with that, man. I actually read one of these things on Reddit recently. It's like just because you're out of college doesn't mean you have to stop making friends.
Yeah.
Making friends is a lifelong process, bro, that you have to keep growing. You don't just stop. It's a muscle you have to keep exercising, bro, because you don't just want to depend on your friends that you've made in the past to be friends, be able to
No.
vent. So you want to meet new people, be able to get
Mm-hmm.
their life fucking, choices, get their life, basically view their perspective and shit like that from them. And then get another view of the world. And that's why I like traveling, bro, because
Oh, you meet a lot of people
you
like
meet
that.
so many new people traveling around the world, and you see so many new different perspectives that
Yeah.
you're able to see. And I mean, that's one of the things with traveling. But when I get back to the US, I still try to make friends, whether it be at work. Shut out, it's been a
Shout
month.
out work.
I made a couple friends.
It's a great place to start.
Yeah, I joined a couple run clubs. I've met a couple people. I've made no deep connections, unfortunately. But yeah, no, like it's one of those things I'm still exercising, still getting better at. Like I know how to make friends, I know how to meet people, but I don't want to stop making friends because I don't want to have to depend on my other connect. Not that
Yeah.
not to say that I'm dependent on them, but sometimes they're busy. Sometimes you have to have other friends to reach out to and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But as a bachelor, you need those connections, man, and it,
and you have a different perspective than I do because you actually have a roommate
yeah.
in a town where a lot of people from your social circle in college move to, and that's fucking fine. That's cool, and that should actually be something when you're thinking about moving somewhere, like, hey, is there somebody I know that I could roommate with? Is there somebody out there that I could reach out to? When I moved out here, you put me on with Andrew. Shout out Andrew.
Yeah, shout out Andrew.
And so that's always good. I do appreciate whenever my friends do that. Like whenever someone's coming to LA and like, hey, like my friend is coming here, hit them up, hang out. So I do appreciate when people do those type of introductions, because this is a long way. I mean, that interaction with Andrew could have just been that weekend, but
Transactional, bro. You could have forgot about it, bro.
Yeah.
But then y'all grew, and then low-key, I got mad because I was like, bro,
we're hanging out
Andrew's
every
like
weekend.
my basically brother from another mother, like literally my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, y'all are closer than I am now, and I'm like, fuck.
You didn't want to come to LA?
Yeah, dude. I wish I could have moved, but no, dude. Having a bromance, having like a good connection, dude, is great.
Intramurals, sports.
God, yeah.
Gaming.
Even though I'm not good at it, bro, I still enjoy that shit.
Gaming is another one that I didn't really think of. Like I know there's some fraternity brothers that kind of just, you know, don't really keep in touch that much, but some brothers still contact them through video gaming, and I'll just be hanging out with like one brother, and he'll be like, oh, you still talk to him? And he'll be like, dude, yeah, I was talking to him last week. And I'm like, what the fuck? No one's heard of him like for years. Like, yeah, we play talk to each
Call
other.
of Duty, yeah.
Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever.
Yeah.
So those are good ways. But you know, it's crazy because the bromance kind of sometimes can get in the way when you start dating.
I hate it, bro. It's like basically breaking up with somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if you're used to going out with somebody. You're having the best time with your fucking homie. Dude, next week we got this. We got a concert planned out. We gonna talk to all these motherfucking girls. And then he's like, well, actually, I met her and I'm gonna slow down on talking to people and going out. I'm like, no.
Dude, what? Like, bro, I hate when guys do that. But
I genuinely hate that shit.
It's they don't ease you into it. But you know, it is what you gotta respect it. But yeah, so I think this is a good transition to start to talking about dating. But before we get into that, would you ever choose a date over a bros night out? How do you balance that?
Absolutely. And let me clarify. Let me dive into that.
I think that's why we're single.
It all, yeah, right, yeah. It all depends on who the girl is, because if it's just a regular girl, like, you know, you might have a connection, might not. It's kind of 50-50. I'm going with the bros all the way. Hey, you know, we could meet up Thursday or Wednesday. Those are date nights for me. Wednesday, Thursday, closer to the end of the week. That was a good click. I hope you enjoy that beer toast. But yeah, no, meeting up closer to the end of the week is cool. And I feel like if they pass that test, I don't usually ever meet with girls on the weekend. If they pass the test of Wednesday or Thursday, they're cool. And they're like, hey, we could hang out Friday, Saturday. There's lights, you know, trail lights in Austin. Ladies, you know, get some ideas. Get some.
The new one is by UT now.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice.
The on Guad, they decorated the school, so you can go.
It looks badass. Yeah. So if they pass the Wednesday, Thursday test, and they made it to Friday, and you're excited about it, I'm ditching the bros all the way. I go out with the bros every week.
Let's go.
But if they don't pass the Wednesday, Thursday test, I'm looking for the next one, bro. You know, like...
I agree. I do choose. And this was a problem when I was in my 20s. When, you know, straight up the person I was dating would tell me, "Dude, you prioritize them over me," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, baby, but if you leave, they're gonna be here.
They will always be there." That's the thing with the bros. You can't break up with the bros, bro.
Yeah. But when all your bros don't have that same mentality that you do.
Oh, that's worst, when it starts, bro. You
get
the homies that are locked in with the girl. Don't ever go out. You basically lose touch of them until they break up with their girl, and it's getting crazier. It's getting crazier now. Now that we're in our late 20s, kids as growing up, early 20s, like late teens, you're like, oh, they might date for like 2 years, maybe 3. Yeah. I'm gonna see them back again, but then I'm gonna give them the cold shoulder when they're back in the single life, even though I've been in it for the longest. You know. and then they come back usually. But now that we're in our late 20s, they're not coming back, bro. Some people are gone for good.
You're getting married, having
They're
kids,
getting
moving.
married, kids moving in, and like you're like, and I'm just now. I mean, I'm late 20s. I'm 28 now. I haven't been, late 20s for a while, but now it's starting to settle in. I'm like,
Yeah,
I might have lost a
well,
homies for
it'll
the
get
rest
worse.
of my life. Yeah.
It'll get worse.
Oh my god, damn,
Yeah.
dog. And it's like, the fucking whenever they're like fucking. I mean, you're in the Marines. Whenever it's like a burial in like the fucking military, and it's like kaka kaka, and like all the people are saluting, bro. I'm like, damn, we lost a good soldier, dog. And your battalion keeps getting smaller and smaller, bro, until you're the
it's like the movie.
Ranger.
It's like the movie I Love You, Man. You haven't seen it, so
I've seen I Love You, Man. I just don't remember off the top of my head. I'm about to Google that.
So in I Love You, Man, that's what happens. Like Jason Segel's character, he has a squad, but they're all growing up. They all get married. They're all dedicating their time to their kids, to their jobs. And he's like started to hang out by himself. But then he meets Paul Rudd's character, and they become besties. But anyways, that's how I felt too in my mid early 20s. As I enter this new stage, if my boys want to do that, go ahead. All I ask is balance some time with me. Balance some time.
Absolutely.
If we just hang out to watch the games, then that's the time we hang out to watch the games. But it is what it is.
No, dude, and I like it, bro. And I can't help, like, sometimes it's a selfishness of me being like, the girl got him. Like, dude, I wish I could have my homie back. But then you see him so happy. You see him going on dates. You see him doing all these fucking things. And I'm like, dude, good for you, bro. Like, you won, bro. As long as, in my perspective, as long as she's not toxic and I don't feel like she's fucking my homie over, I'm happy.
Then it's good. It's good. It's a good balance. And we go from there. And it's not like I'm losing a friend, but
you're not losing your friend, but you're losing the same like kind of rhythm you had. It's a different song you're singing with your friend, because next time you see him, oh shit, you're catching up. This, that. It's a different dance. It's a different tango type shit. But it's still beautiful. You're still with your homie for the rest of your life.
For the bros, to the guys, or even the gals, if you're listening to this and you have a boyfriend, let them hang out with their bromances. Let them out.
Nothing will turn a friend group against the girl if you don't let him out, dog. You gotta let this boy fucking fly.
Let him have a guy's trip.
Go,
Let him have a guy's trip. Let him, let him like they need permission.
Can he come out to play?
Encourage. That's a better word for it. Encourage them to connect with his homies. So, take a guy's trip, whatever. And I think it's cool too, because I remember I read a story on Reddit about two guy best friends who would like plan their vacations at the same time, but they wouldn't like, the guys would communicate, but their wives wouldn't communicate. So they'll just like randomly meet each other at the resort, and they're like, "Oh, you're here," and they just make it happen.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. So those are good ways.